Disneyland photo is on the fridge. The fridge of the friends of my brothers, Christina and Stuart. We'll be staying with them throughout my brother's chemo treatments.
Apparently, let's see, apparently I'm just going to be running a slight temperature all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever it is.
It makes sense. Your body's fighting something, so it's going to be working. I feel like it's a sign your body's working to heal.
Yeah.
But
And it's been 2 weeks, so we're basically shuttling over to my friend's house, Stuart's house. But God, I'm not gonna be able to see as much of him as I was hoping.
why?
Mostly because I'm leaking. The nurse right now is checking to see whether this is good enough. It's gonna stay sealed enough. Do you see any remnants of it on the floor?
No. It was fine before the night nurse checked it, and then after that it leaked. I don't know what she did, but she did something. And then she was like, "It's not my job to clean it." And I'm like, "We're not asking you to clean it. We're asking you to help us, like, get someone to clean it." Like,
I know.
everyone in this hospital has been so wonderful, except last night's night nurse.
Yes.
She was, I don't think she has found her true calling.
No.
Like, what is she doing here? Honestly, thank God for the other one. The other one was super nice.
Which is ironic since that's her boss. Tonight.
I know, and you were telling her what happened, and she was like, "What?"
I know.
I think she was surprised, like, "Oh, is this what she's really like?" Like, and I noticed she was extremely quiet while they were helping make the bed. I was anyway. I don't mean to complain, but it's just everyone here has been so wonderful except for her.
Yeah.
And so so now we're getting packed up, and thank God, like, we have everything in bags.
Yeah, but Mom didn't. Mom took all my gray duffel bag, didn't she? That had all my spare regular clothing in it.
I believe she did. Like, all we have is this one bag in here with one set of clothing, and your camera bag.
All right, that's fine.
I'm sorry, Richie. Like, but anyway, let's give a health update. What's going on?
It seems like everything is reading about as normal as it's going to get right now.
And the good thing is, once you're discharged, we can restart your chemo.
Yes, which is very important right now.
Yeah, I am so happy. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm ecstatic. Like this. I'm so happy you get to restart your chemo.
Yeah.
Good. Finally. Finally. I was talking to Mom yesterday in the car, and she was like, "Poor Richie, blah blah blah," and I was saying, "Mom, the reason why Richie's chemo was delayed was because you didn't take care of him well." Like, and she was like, "Oh, but he always yells at me, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Mom,
I yell at you.
He was your responsibility. He was your responsibility.
Yeah.
So his health was your responsibility, and I was just annoyed with her for trying to evade responsibility. And so I told her, "Look, so what about his temper? He was your responsibility." And after I repeated that enough times, she shut up.
Someone's coming in.
Oh.
Hi there.
Okay, I know I'm complaining about Mom again. I'm just blowing off steam.
You should.
And stress, because this has been really stressful for both of us, especially for you. I know.
Yeah.
And you take it so well. You never complain.
Yeah.
So.
But all I need is for her to, like, watch out for me.
Exactly. That was it. That's all she had to do.
Instead, she just, like, left me in that room marooned with my mind kind of curdling up. Not being able to really give a real response to anything. You know, because by that time I was already, I was already out of it.
I believe your RBC
Yeah,
was probably really low at that point.
yeah,
And that's why they were having so much trouble drawing blood from just your finger.
yeah.
Like they had to do all this, like put heat packs and all this stuff on your fingers just to get blood out.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's weird, you
I
know?
know.
And she kept trying to push it back on you, like, but he was like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you
Do you want me to
are,
live? Do you want to be part of my
exactly.
survival, or do you want to just be the person I get, the person I just push out of my life after this?
I don't know. I will just say, um, as mom gets older, she is maybe getting more and more childish.
I know.
And from what Ellen was saying, it's just a trait of all her siblings are like that, and maybe it's just how they are. Because she was talking about Ellen yesterday, and she finally came to the realization that it's not him, it's her. Like, she's the one who's making up all this stuff, like, oh, Alan doesn't want me here, Alan, blah, 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 blah. And remember when all the cousins and Auntie Marvick, Uncle Mike, and all of us were talking?
Yeah.
And we all came to the conclusion that, it sounds like mom is exaggerating.
She is.
And she just wants to go home because she wants her own TV. She wants her own, her usual spot. She wants all the things she's used to, and
Yeah.
she cannot stand having to share this TV with this guy.
There is no TV though.
Okay, so yeah, okay, she cannot stand living in a place without a TV. Because when I met him yesterday, I'm like, what is mom talking about? Like, he's
I
super
know.
nice. And
I know.
but she did come to the realization at last that it's all her. It's all her.
Good.
And I even told her, like, when she was taking care of you back in August, September, October, and I told her Richie could tell you didn't want to really be there sometimes, because
Yeah.
you didn't have your usual comforts. And she was saying, yeah, I'm very She couldn't make any excuses for herself. What can she say?
I mean, I
But
tried to make her as comfortable as at home as possible. I gave her the biggest TV and everything, and I don't know.
exactly, you did everything you could to make her comfortable, and she still wasn't satisfied.
Yeah.
So, well, better late than never. I think it's best this way. Like, she can stay in Vallejo where she's comfortable for throughout most of the week, and then just come here on weekends to make
Yeah.
sure you're doing okay.
Well, we might have to go. We might have, depending on how long it is, gonna have to go back at some point.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, everything's is still up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. So we are checking out. We are actually checking out. I can't believe it. And my brother's finally going to start his chemo.
So basically they said, okay, so of course you're going to follow up with your doctors, right? But in an event that, again, if any of the symptoms or the symptom continues or gets worsened, definitely come back to the ER. But hopefully not, right? Yeah.
Richie is, of course, pretty wiped out by the travel to here. So we're starting to settle in. I've put away all my brother's stuff and mine. We have it here in the closet or hanging up. I have his medical supplies over here. He's got a bag of snacks here right next to his bed. His camera equipment, journaling, medicine, and necessities. And yeah, so it looks like it's going to be very comfortable here, and the people hosting us are supremely kind. I don't know them at all, but they're friends of Richie's, and so, like, how is getting your appointment set up for?
Oh my God, that's been very frustrating.
Yeah.
Also enough to take that lorazepam stuff I've got, which is supposed to knock you out for 6 to 8 hours.
Oh man.
I know, but it's, anti-anxiety pills, and I'm like, huh, I could almost use that right now.
Take that in the evening.
I know.
So we can both get a good night's sleep.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's frustrating.
And yeah, pretty much we're just in a holding pattern, waiting for everyone to get back with us with appointments. The only appointment I've got is a follow-up for my new bags, my new pee bags.
Yeah.
And that's Thursday.
And do you have all the meds you need right now?
Seems like it.
And so, what's the plan? Are we going back on Thursday? Because
yeah.
we're thinking if we're still here, Anne was going to visit us.
Oh.
Did you see the messenger?
I know, but the thing is that...
What?
We're guests.
I know. You don't want to overstay your welcome.
No, we're guests, and they're my actual friends,
So.
Yeah. I call everyone a friend, but everyone is a friend to me, but...
Yeah.
These are people I've known for a long, long, long time, and
yeah.
I don't want to do anything that would piss them off or anything.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh my god, please don't on the bed or...
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, we'll just have to play it by ear.
Whatever you're most comfortable with, it's really up to you, because right, we can go back to Vallejo on Thursday and then come back for your chemo next week.
Yeah, because I don't think it would be I don't know what day they would set it up now. I mean, it's kind of crazy to even think of.
Oh god, but you did see Dr. Menon. He is aware of what's going on.
Yeah. He even set up an appointment for August.
What? For what?
For an imaging appointment.
Yeah, but what you need is a chemo right now, not...
I know. So they set that up, so I assume... Plus today is Tuesday.
Yeah.
And that is when he presents my case to the board.
Yeah.
As usual.
Okay, so maybe that's what he's waiting for. Now,
maybe.
Today, the board... Damn, they're going to see your case, and so... I really feel this is like out of our hands. It is frustrating, like we want to call and pester them, but...
You can't.
But then again, what good would that do?
You can't.
It'll just delay things.
Yeah.
But anyway, how are you feeling here? Like, in...
It's so nice to be in a nice house with nice people.
Yeah.
Who don't resent you. And don't wish you'd disappear.
You mean like Uncle Ned?
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, not to impugn him or anything, but
No, he doesn't. I shouldn't even said that. I don't think he feels that way. He's worried about you the same as everyone else. I think...
I know, but it's just like, it's not a very inviting, warm house, this is.
That's true. I guess I've been trained by our family, like, don't overstay your welcome, don't blah 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 blah, so but I know when I have guests over at my house, my main focus is making sure they're as comfortable as possible. Like, I don't care if they make a mess, because I know I'll clean it up after they're gone, And,
that's true.
And so, like, and I was asking Stuart, like, what are your rules? And he said, oh, there are no rules here.
Oh, that's very Stuartish.
Yeah, so it does feel very homey here. At the same time, I'm like, we can't take advantage,
No, I can't just move in.
Yeah, this is not our house. And your circumstances are very unique, and I don't know if they're fully prepared to. That's why I was asking them, did we wake you in the middle of the night? Because I was emptying your thingies. I did that at least 3 times last night.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to answer.
Well, like I was saying, one night my mom brought me something that was very frothy.
Mm-hmm.
Said she brought a fork.
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked her, all right, well, can you bring me a spoon? So, so I can start eating this? And she says, all right. And so back she comes with another fork. I'm like, this is a fork. I need a spoon. And she goes like, all right. And she brings back a third fork. And finally a fourth fork.
Oh my God.
And then I'm like, oh my God, never mind. And so I take my soup bowl and just start drinking from it. And she's like, oh, you mean a fork?
What?
Or a spoon or something, you know? And I'm like, because she didn't know the difference between a fork and a spoon anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, so she finally brought me a spoon after like 5 tries actually.
Oh.
It's just so funny but depressing.
Yeah, her mind is not the same.
At all. I mean, it's kind of like when I asked her to get me like egg whites. And she kept going, and I showed her a bottle. I showed her what it was.
Yeah.
Egg whites. You find them in the egg aisle, I told her.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, no. And then she came back, and she's like, well, I looked all over the milk aisle, and, all over the, half and half aisle. I didn't find any egg whites. And I'm like, no, they're eggs. They're in the egg aisle.
Why would you find it in the milk? Did you show her a carton, maybe?
That's the only way it comes.
Yeah, so I bet you she didn't hear that. She just saw and she filled in the blanks. I see she's filling in the blanks. But they sell hearing aids in Walmart. I didn't see a price, but I'm like, oh my God, if we can just get it here, why not?
That's true too.
Well, we can look online at the prices.
Yeah. Oh well.
So I am sitting in the backyard in the house of Richie's friends. We have been here since Monday, and today is Thursday morning. And he has an appointment with an oncologist next Wednesday. Thank God. Thank God. Just a slight delay, but we're back on track, I think. Yesterday he drank 2 protein shakes, 2 very nutritious, sugar-free protein shakes. So he didn't eat much, but thank God he had those. And he slept all day. He slept all day yesterday and last night, and he did have a fever. He had a fever of 102. So actually I'll check it when I get back in there. They have 3 cats here, and they pretty much just ignore us completely. They do look at us a lot, and one of them peed on the pad by the floor of Richie's side of the bed. So thank God I put that pad there. I just had a feeling, just in case, put that pad there, and my feeling proved me right. It is so quiet here. I can't believe, we're so close to the city, but it's so quiet. Look at the size of that weed. When we first arrived here and we went to see your oncologist. Yeah.
In the oncology office.
Yeah.
Similarly tired.
Similarly tired, but
Yeah.
any differences?
It's been over 2.5, almost 3 weeks. How would I know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There you ended up throwing up, and we spent 2.5 weeks in the hospital. So
I know.
I was hoping you just feel tired. In other words, that's it. Okay.
I'll be up next week.
Yeah.
Starting on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And Wednesday, they start at 8 and pretty much go through the whole day.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
Feels like it anyway.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. Just a lot of stuff starting up next week.
Everything is starting up again next week. You're seeing Dr. Menon on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Home care on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, my primary care physician on Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh, God, and what did they suggest? Oh, they suggested I should ask to see if we can get some replacements for these damn pee bags.
What do we do? Order them on Amazon or something?
Well, no, the Cigna Insurance suggested we should ask the primary care physician if they can if they can suggest someone.
Oh, good.
Oh, and if they can just also suggest someone in in wound care who can take a bit closer look at it.
So they will suggest someone on Tuesday, and then we have to make an appointment.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right.
The answer might be no.
Okay. And what was this thing about Amazon? Someone said you can get stuff on Amazon for your...
Yeah. Like these bags, supposedly these phrenology? Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, but these bags can be ordered on Amazon and stuff, and I'm like, oh well, alright. Whatever.
We should at least look into it. It's a pain, I know.
But we'll see.
Okay. Is that it?
Not really.
How are you feeling? Like, this is going to be the end of your update thingy.
You know, it's up, down. Right now it's down, but...
You're feeling tired?
Slightly.
Any pain or discomfort?
No.
You don't
I think it's been up too long watching TV.
Oh, okay. So, and you don't have a fever.
Mm.
You're eating all right. I mean, today you just had a protein bar and juice and water, but your appetite, you say...
various snacks.
Snacks. Chips and candy?
Yeah.
And you are going to eat a full meal later, right?
Yeah.
We can order, like, Five Guys burgers.
Alright.
Something like that. They're super good.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. I want to see you eat a full meal.
Alright.
Okay. That's it?
That's it, for me at least.
Okay.